Still going strong, FF9 is. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's right, no more noise suppressor. You hear every crisp detail again from me. This may or may not be a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But, okay, this is the volume I usually have it at. My own volume, I mean. Everything else looks good? Yep, alright, cool. Looks like audio test is good for YouTube videos. We're back in business. So let's go ahead and get started, yeah, shall we? Let me see. Triple check this. Okay, yeah, looks good. Alright. Hi everybody. Welcome back. Not to another, well, yeah, actually, yeah. Another Final Fantasy 14 stream, partially. But then also, I'm gonna have to change the game halfway through. I'll have to go to my little dashboard or whatever on Twitch, but, just a little bit of FF14 for, yeah, I don't want to compete with this. That's the song, by the way, and the video with the song in it. But, the crossover event between FF14 and 13, Lightning Strikes. I've never seen this before, and I wasn't there for it, obviously, because it was back when Realm Reborn first launched. Which was in August of 2013. And then Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13, the game we're going into after this, launched a month or two later, in November of 2013, I believe. So before even the first patch for Realm Reborn. It was still literally just 2.0. So they had this event to commemorate that, a crossover event between the two games. But I guess because, you know, they don't want to spoil anything in the game that was coming out, the event, I think, just it just covers and touches on story aspects from the first game. I don't think we'll hear anything about what happened in, you know, FF13 too, or the one that we're going into, which is part 3. But yeah, that's where we're going, so let's get started, shall we? We're looking at YouTube, so here it is. We saw a little bit of this last time, where, well, the video was about to start when we finished watching the legacy cutscenes for 14. And yeah, this is an hour, but I'm gonna be fast forwarding through some of it because I decided to preview at least like the first 5 minutes. There's a lot of filler footage, meaning the player literally recorded themselves doing everything. There's no edits, so they recorded themselves chatting with their friends, moving to where the event and quests take place, reading through the stuff, not just dialogue, but even just looking at. They wanted to record every little detail, but they also recorded unnecessary things. They didn't want to edit, obviously. So we're not actually going to take an hour on this, because I'll just be fast forwarding through the irrelevant stuff. But it looks like a good time, though. So let's see what this is about. Let's go for it. Hold on, I just realized something. I forgot. We're watching shit on YouTube again. I realized I forgot to set up my tablet for my chat, so I can actually see if anyone says anything when they come in, you know? And there we go. Speak of the devil. Efren. Hello there. I was just talking about how I was going to set up my tablet for... Oh, and I apologize for emote only. Once again, I still have it set up to emote only just because, to avoid spoilers. But yeah, let me set up my tablet like I said I was going to. And then we'll get going. I was just about to hit play on the video too. Shit. But, yeah, I won't be able to see chat unless I set up my tablet. So give me 1 second. Oh, great. I forgot to charge it. Oh, and of course the app has to update too. But yeah, I forgot to... I'll let it download. I'll set it up as we're watching, just so there's no more delays. But, I forgot to charge it, so it's probably still gonna die halfway through this. So, like, it's literally at 9%. So I'll have to switch over to my phone to keep up with chat afterwards. It's just the way it is. I forgot to plug it in, and I haven't used it since we were watching FF13 too. At least make sure the app is open. Good thing it didn't take long to, there we go. View dashboard. Excellent. Alright. That was faster than I thought it would be. Alright, let's do it. Back to this. Look, they had technique points back then. Oh crap, is it still on fast forward? Yeah, because I was previewing a little bit of it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, they had technique points back then. I don't know what the combat's going to be like. I wasn't around for this. This is way back in the days, man. This is 2013. Graphics don't look that different though, do they? Also, this is a very high quality recording this person made. For the Winsome. Peter Winsome? Oh, I see. It's the character's last name. A reporter for the Harbor Herald and Limsa Laminsa wishes to interview an adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Yeah, of course. Guardian Core Gauntlets. Oh, so you get part of her clothing from the first game. As quest rewards as you make your way through the whole story, I guess. I'm probably going to ignore the in-game chat on the bottom left corner to avoid spoilers for this, since they're probably going to be talking about it. Greetings, friend. I am Peter Winsome, reporter for the Harbor Herald. Could you spare a moment to aid me with an article I hope to pen? I don't know how fast they read through this. Oh, I might not have to pause the video if they go this slowly. It is nothing scandalous or unseemly, I assure you. I simply wish to interview an adventurer about her first-hand experiences dealing with the recent and inexplicable profusion of monstrous wildlife beyond the city gates. That was a hell of a sentence. I am especially curious about the spawning megalo crabs out at Three Mom Bend and a particularly ravenous dodo dubbed Gertrude running rampant at Quarterstone. Should you encounter any of these creatures, I would greatly appreciate aught you might share with me. Wow, they read at the same speed as me. And though I doubt not your integrity, would you mind returning with some physical evidence of your efforts? I have a reputation as a seeker of truth to maintain, you understand? Oh shit! The quest accepted logo is actually in the FF13 font. I like that. They did that with the FF15 crossover event, which they revisited. That's been several months now, but I was there for that one. The revisit, because it wasn't the first time they did it. I actually got to play through that one and recorded it foresight, because I will be showing it later. Before we start, well actually once we start playing FF15, because it actually crosses over into the story slightly. And they put a logo there. There's Lightning's face on the top right of the little border. This person's barely at level 27 in this queue. But they're level 50. Damn. They must have really liked duty roulettes. Or, fates and leave quests. They have some leave quests down there. See, Terra at Fallgord, level 27, MSQ right there. They're barely just over past the halfway point of the game, but they're already a level 50 paladin. They like to grind, don't they? Alright, see, this is where I'm going to be controlling the speed and probably going fast forward, because they dilly-dally a little bit. Like this. 109 Etherite tickets. They can travel for free quite a bit, huh? No idea what server they're on. Doesn't matter, but they might have said so in the description. Okay. Even though it's on fast forward, I'm still going to skip ahead a little because I saw this part. It takes them a while to get to where they're going and nothing interesting happens, so. Okay, here we go. So yeah, they arrive at where one of the fates with the megalo crabs takes place. And they run into some players that already have they've already completed the whole quest, so they already have Lightning's outfit on. Right here. And then little shenanigans occur. Some people dyed theirs. Changed color. Hey, Efren. Trying to communicate with emotes. Just like them, really. That dance has been around that long? I've seen that a few times. I don't know where you get it, though. Alright, I better get ready to slow it down. I haven't seen past this point. I don't know when the fate will start. Also, I think this was during the anniversary event, too. Even though the game had only just launched. This could be one of the times when they revisited it. Yeah, you know what? Let me see the date of this video. This is September 2nd of 2014. That means this must be when they relaunched the event after like a year. Sometimes they bring back events. Once they decided they were never going to bring this event back, that's when they put all of Lightning's outfit on the Mog Station, so you can just buy it now. Which is why this is the only way we're ever going to see the quest now. They're never bringing it back as far as I know. Anyway. So yeah, I guess they brought it back again the next year. Oh shit! There's a Megalo Crab. So I wonder what makes it different from just a normal fate regarding a Megalo Crab. There's the punch sound effects from the Pugilist, which again, it's the same exact sound effects that you hear when Snow is fighting. When Snow is fighting in FF13, it's the same sound effect. Just is this my fate, to fight an endless war? So be it. It won't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye. And then it says Lightning. Come on then. So I think it was her saying that, but they didn't want to reveal it until that last line right there. And they're playing the FF13 battle music, which I love so much. That's fucking cool. Oh! So she's supposedly an NPC that shows up and helps you with the fate, but I can't make heads or tails of who the fuck is this. Like, there's so many people, I won't be able to see her. Look at this mess. Dude, there's so many crabs. Holy shit. That's so cool that they included the... There's the logo again. The FF13 font. That's so fucking cool. Oh, she actually has a little dialogue that appears over here. You okay? That was some fight, huh? The name's Lightning. I'm not from around here. Not even sure where here is. The last thing I remember, I was sleeping. I don't know if I'm stuck in this world or if I'll be sent somewhere else. Oh, she was standing there for a brief second. I saw they saw them. Sleeping. Well, maybe they are hinting at what happened at the end of FF13 too. When, you know, spoiler alert, we saw it already, but still, I'll say spoiler alert. When Caius was saying that he killed Lightning, but then we just saw her in some kind of weird crystal stasis on the throne of Etra. Could be that, because I mean, they've done that with, you know, with FF7 and Tactics, the crossover they had for those two games. When you find Cloud, he says things that vaguely hints in FF Tactics. He says things that vaguely hints that he had just fallen into the life stream after giving Sephiroth the black materia. This could be one of those things where they're tying it into the story like that, which is really cool. A delight to speak with you again, adventurer. So tell me, have you discovered aught to share with the Harbor Herald's readership? Any tales to mesmerize and inform, of course, the masses? I forgot they read at the same pace as me. I shouldn't have paused it. Otherworldly parcel. Let me read the description on that. A carefully wrapped package left by a pink-haired knight in queer garb. Yeah, her outfit is not of this world. Damn, they take their sweet-ass time, don't they? Look right there. A lady warrior, you say? And she left behind this parcel? What the fuck I said? Allow me to confirm the facts. A puissant and powerful woman in exotic raiment appears, introducing herself as Lightning, and after the battle is won, she vanishes like a bolt of the very stuff for which she was named. Finally, left in her blinding wake, you find what can be described as not else but an otherworldly package. Incredible! I say we peel back the wrapping and have a peek at what's inside. Okay. I have never before seen such craftsmanship. I imagine even the famed artisans of Gridania would struggle to reproduce this degree of quality. A mysterious knight of unknown origin wielding a weapon of equally enigmatic design. Yes, this shall become a most interesting article indeed. Your contribution has been invaluable. With your profession in mind, I believe the contents of this parcel are best left in your hands. After all, I have need of no other accoutrements, or what? Accoutrements, sorry, but my mighty quill. Nice word, I'm gonna have to look that one up. The fuck does that mean? Well, there's the first quest done. Where the hell do you get the next one? Wasn't that linear to follow, was it? Also, I gotta give credit where it's due. This is uploaded by Master XX Master J360XX on YouTube. They have 23.9 thousand subscribers. So, there you go. Big shout out because it's the only time we're watching a video of theirs. For this, obviously. Phew. Alright. Fast forward to the next story beat, I guess. I wonder how many times they actually revisited and brought back this quest event before they finally shelved it permanently and put all the stuff on. So I'm wondering when they're gonna do that for the FF15 one. I'm guessing though probably after FF16 comes out. They'll probably have like they'll probably make up some new crossover event for that one, and then they're gonna shelf the 15 one. It's another fate, or are they just another fate that's related to lightning can appear. I'm guessing. Oh shit! The victory music. Same dialogue as before. Oh, there she is. It's Best Girl Lightning. Waifu Lightning, right? That's what I usually call her. And there she goes. With the feathers. The feathers are a reference to 13 too, for sure. So yeah, it's definitely tying in. It's tying into the lore and the story of FF13 too, with the interdimensional time travel and all that. For sure. 13.2 came out in 2011 or 12, I think? So yeah, about 2 years later, the final game in the trilogy came out literally a month or two after, oh, September, October, okay, about 3 months after Realm Reborn was released. Okay, let's see where we go from here. What's gonna do there? Oh, I see. So that's how you used to have to get those weapons. You kept doing the fates with lightning them, and then you got all the gear that you can now just buy in the Mount Station. I've seen it all there. Still waiting on them to change the Blazefire Saber so it's compatible with Gunbreakers too. It's a goddamn shame. But, I mean, at this point, when did Gunbreaker come out with Shadowbringers, right? That was 2019. The Blazefire Saber was so outdated at that point, they were just like, whatever. Well, yeah, FF13 in general, as a franchise, by the time 2019 came around, was just like, who cares? So that's why they haven't bothered. Game is old as shit at this point. Which makes me feel old as shit. Because, like, to me, 13 is pretty new because I never experienced it until literally just, 13 and 13 too. I've never played them, not once. Barely experienced them for the first time, or at least the story. Here on stream, like literally a week or two ago, over the past couple of weeks. So here's the next quest, I guess. Seeking the Scoop. Dural Tharal, this little dude, a reporter for the Mithril Eye in Ul'dah, wishes to enlist the aid of an adventurer. Oh, I see. So different reporters from all across Eorzea. That makes sense. A hearty hail to you, adventurer. I am Dural Thurl, renowned reporter for the Mithril Eye. It is the experiences of esteemed explorers such as yourself that I have come to collect and collate. Okay. Are you aware of the latest object of many an Ul'dah adolescent's ardent attention? Aye, it is that Lady Warrior Lightning and her awe-inspiring appearances across the land. I like how they threw that in there. The latest object of many Ul'dah adolescents' ardent attention. Horny teenage boys? Yeah, of course. We get it. Ever since the Harbor Herald printed its infamous article, the feisty fighter has found herself quite the following. Well, she is pretty hot and she's a badass, so I mean, she won me over and made me start calling her waifu after the first game, yeah. And to add fuel to the fire, she has been witnessed most recently wielding her weapon out in the wilds of Sanolin. The knight was said to be on course to clash with a creature of nightmare incarnate. I sped it up a little just because I had paused it for too long. And as for the specific where, the rumor suggests several sites, such as Highbridge in eastern Tanolin and Little Amigo in southern Tanolin. Oh shit! They actually read that one fucking quick! Would you care to confirm these sightings and indulge my career-driven curiosity? Some form of souvenir would be sufficient. Okay. So basically now, go do another Fader 2, but here in Tanolin now. There are some edits then. I didn't see them teleport, they just edited to the part where they were already here. Or loading into here. So far, the differences between the this event and the FF15 one. This one has a lot less dialogue and cutscenes so far. It's more fate-oriented. Which, my fate? No. My brother did tell me that back then, oh, it's one of the armored beast. The mechanical bioweapon behemoths from FF13 that the Sanctum army uses. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my brother told me that there was a lot of like, they really tried to encourage people to do, this is a good time to check the volume. One sec. Yeah, it's fine. They tried to encourage people to do a lot of fates back then for some reason. Like, they really were pushing it for people to just do fates. Which, one of the first ways was that fates were like the primary way to level up. It wasn't actually dungeons like it is now. Or duty roulettes, which weren't even a thing back then. Not when the game first came out, I think. What's a militarized behemoth even doing here? Did it stumble through some portal? Or was it sent after me? Following the Lassie storyline, the Sanctum army sending its troops and bioweapons after lightning to try and kill her. That's kind of cool. The brass blades are hopelessly overmatched by an armored beast of unknown origin. Help lightning defeat the hulking creature and save the struggling soldiers from a bloody face. Strange, I didn't expect to be here after the battle was done. Might as well take a look around then. And she walks off. She's rendered in the game. She's eventually probably just gonna phase out of existence, I'm guessing. After a few more steps. A creepy following. She walks like a goddamn statue. It's so robotic. Oh, she has jiggle physics too. Oh, but see, her cape actually is completely loose, but when you wear the outfit, it gets tucked into the belt on the waist. Why they did that for when the player wears it, I don't know. But she actually has it loose like it's supposed to be in the actual game. The red cape on the back is what I'm talking about. I'm probably gonna go turn in the quest. The days before flying too. Flying in A Realm Reborn wasn't introduced until like shortly after or shortly before Shadowbringers. It took forever. So, were you successful in sighting the soldierly siren and securing a souvenir of the experience? You must tell me the tale in its terrible totality. What the fuck is the way this guy talks? Strange otherworldly parcel. There it is. Be still, my beating heart! You battled a beast that bore resemblance to a behemoth? And Lightning fearlessly flung herself into the fray? Yeah. Excuse me. How heroic! But this bewildering box that Lightning left behind. Such a mysterious memento merits immediate investigation. What curious contents we have uncovered. In all the meandering markets of this merchant metropolis, never have I gazed upon more enigmatic garments. Whence does this hardy heroine hail? You opine that her origin is otherworldly? A jolly jest, but... Okay, now he's starting to read faster. But I'm afraid facts and not flights of fancy are my forte. Your eyewitness account, however, shall accord my article the required amount of authenticity. The next issue of the Mythical Eye will sail off the shelves. Here, I appreciate that adventurers enjoy acquiring such uncommon apparel. It is past time that I put pen to parchment. He's giving you part of the outfit. There you go. Also, the quests were a lot less linear, too. You kind of just had to go figure out where the next one was. It doesn't lead you from one to the next. That's why over there, down there in the chat, they're actually talking about where to find the fates and the quests. I'm guessing that's where the next quest is. In Gridania. What other seasonal event was going on back then? Oh, right, you can hear the Answers music. Yeah, I think it is like commemorating 1.0. Or just Realm Reborn's launch. Because you see the fireworks and stuff. I saw an event like that like last spring or summer. Can't remember when. Maybe it was later than that. Maybe it was in like August. I can't remember. It's celebrating the launch of the game. The Knight's Passage of this game, I mean. Realm Reborn. Kipi Jakya. She was the one they used for the 15 crossover. Reporter for the Raven wishes to enlist the aid of an adventurer. Damn, she's been around that long. Greetings, adventurer. I'm Jippy Cut. Oh, God, it's Kippy Jakya, damn it. Reporter for the Raven. You have heard of Gridania's leading tabloid, I trust? Okay, I gotta get it straight. It's Kippy Jakya. Kippy Jakya. Oh shit. And I assume that you've heard the rumors of the Lady Knight known as Lightning? It seems she is everywhere at once. It seems to just teleport everywhere. The public's obsession with this mystery warrior grows with each passing day, and the publications of each city-state feed the frenzy with endless feature articles. Lightning drools over the Bismarck's delightful grilled dodo. That's a headline from the Harbor Herald. Is that what they said? The Bismarck being that famous restaurant in Limsa. The trinkets of Estime's lapidaries failed to strike Lightning's fancy. That one's a groan-inducing pun typical of the Mithril Eye and its mediocre reporting. Damn, the shade! I like that every city-state has their own journalist, like, company that's big for their state. Any gazette that includes an article on Lightning, no matter how trivial the details, is guaranteed to sell down to the last copy. And the Raven needs to seize its own share of the potential profits. Of course. The word around town is that Lightning was last seen traveling towards Kurthus. I ask that you seek out any evidence of her passage, and learn from me some tasty morsel of gossip. I like how even though you couldn't go past level 50, they still had the experience points required to go to the next level. So you couldn't go past level 50 until Heavensward came out, obviously. Raise the level cap to 60. Was that what the map looked like back then? Interesting. Damn, again, not being able to fly. Oof. I'm so used to it that I see this and I'm just like, I feel bad for them. Oh shit, it's the... Yeah, the dreadnoughts. The one that Hope rode around on. Jesus. This looks like it's gonna be a long battle. I'm actually gonna keep it on fast forward. Look at that shit. They're barely chipping away at it. It's not like we're not used to hearing the FF13 battle music in fast forward. That was like 90% of that playthrough. And goddamn was that game grindy too. I still remember how long we sat there watching battles towards the end of the game. I was like, Jesus. It's starting to feel like FF2 all over again. They're invincible right now. Everything's doing 0. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's about to die. Holy shit, dude. That was some loud business, too. My ears! I'm beginning to understand the reason I was sent to this place. I'm being tested. Someone woke me up to see how much fight I had left. I definitely think it is alluding to FF13 3, I guess we'll call it. But we'll see. I haven't seen anything of that game yet. We're going into that after this, so we'll see. It's definitely trying to allude to 13, 2, and 3. Oh, here's the next one. What are they fighting now? Anubis? A mindless tide of chaos threatens to flood the realm of Eorzea. Fight at lightning side as she seeks to repel the Anubis invaders that herald the coming of unthinkable doom. Anubis? I don't think I recognize this creature. Hate it when monsters that aren't part of the fate just get in the way. I think these are just whatever. I like the Megalo crabs. It's a fate for that crosses over, you know. It's for the crossover event, but they're monsters from this game. I don't remember seeing them in 13. Then again, I don't fucking recognize that. So I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't recognize Anubis monsters as FF14 or 13 monsters, honestly. I'm like, what are these things? Yeah, see, her cape actually flails all over the place, so the physics engine can handle it then. But for some reason, when you buy the outfit for yourself, it's not like that for some reason. It's tucked into the waistband. So weird and kind of annoying. Where is this chaos energy coming from? I thought we cut off the source, but it seems to be getting stronger. If this keeps up, it will overflow into Eorzea. And her outfit actually has the little holster for the Blaze Fire Saber too. This deity will stop at nothing to bring me back. Even if it means corrupting your world with chaos. Well, I've seen enough innocents die at the hands of indifferent gods. Odin, to me! Why the hell should you call out Odin? Oh, it's a follow-up fate. Against who? Aspect of chaos? It looks like a version of Bahamut, actually, from FF13. Dude, it's the boss music! Hell yeah! You can hardly hear it over all this shit, but... and my loud ass, too. This is like FF12 all over again. Zoomed out like... or zoomed in like a motherfucker and you can't zoom out. Except in this game, I'm pretty sure you can. The player's just choosing not to. So we can't get a good look at it, but it almost looks like another version of Bahamut. The FF13 Bahamut, okay? not this game's opposite. Aspect of things. Nice chocobo names. Chips, Ashua, and Coco on the bottom left. All you got? That's pretty cool. You actually get to see her actual animations for casting magic from OG FF13, as well as her attacks. It's so cool how they programmed this. They did the same for Noctis for the FF15 event. You got it. Nailed it. Lightning strikes on wings of something. Thank you, Odin. Could hardly see Odin doing much, so many players, but it's kind of cool that she can summon her own version of Odin from, again, the FF13 universe. They want to drag me back to an ancient dying world and chain me to a god's will. Come on. Take me if you can. I will not be a slave. I feel like this definitely ties into the game we're about to start watching. At this point, I'm pretty convinced. That has something to do with lightning returns. The strafing as an archer. Twinkle Toes over here. Gotta keep moving. Stay out of those AoEs. Doing drive-bys on the enemies, basically. I noticed AoE markers looked a little different. Only the borders were orange. And then there's that little wave that comes out. Now the entire marker is like flat, bright orange on the ground. Instead of being kind of hollow in the middle, it's all filled out. Where's this chaos energy coming from? I thought we cut off the source. Hold on. It sped a little too fast. Oh, I didn't slow it down as much as I thought. See what she said. I thought we cut off the source, but it seems to be getting stronger. If this keeps up, it will overflow into Eorzea. So she's at least got her bearings at this point about where she is. I do wonder if the player might have edited out and skipped some of the quest dialogue. I feel like we've missed some stuff at this point, but I can't do anything about that. This deity will stop at nothing to bring me back. Even if it means corrupting your world with chaos. Well, I've seen enough innocents die at the hands of indifferent gods. Oh, okay, it's going back into the other pig we already saw. She calls out Odin, and then that other version of Bahamut appears. And there it is. So we've seen this fight already. I don't know if they're going to jump to something else after this, or if they're going to show it again. They might show it again, though, in which case I'll just skip ahead. Because we saw this already. There we go. Friends. How fared you in your travels, adventurer? Were you able to track down any sign of the Lady Knight who has captured the imagination of the masses? Pray tell me you learned some heretofore unknown snippet of news. Yeah, giving them the quest item. Lightning fought against a Magitech-like machine, but it was not to your knowledge of Garlean origin? Well, I know little of such matters, but the tale of a battle with a mysterious mechanical opponent shall make for a riveting article nonetheless. I'll just grab my quill and... Hello, who have we here? A friend of yours? Oh shit, there she is. I thought you looked familiar. Oh, she recognizes your character after all the fights you've helped her with. So you're one of those so-called adventurers, right? Free to go where you want and do as you please? Must be nice. Yeah, poor Lightning. She hasn't had a single moment of freedom at all. Since the very beginning of the first game, she's just been tied to some destiny that's completely out of her control. She never even got a break after, you know, the end of the first game. I always seem to be at the mercy of some power or fate I can't control, thank you. She's she's basically saying the observation I just made. In fact, I'm probably only here as part of an insane god's trial. To be tested and tempered like some unthinking weapon, so that I might be ready to fight. I'll fight alright, but it'll be on my own terms. No one pulls my strings anymore. Although if I had to be sent somewhere, I could do worse than this place. Again, her biceps. Ah! Super toned. So beautiful, so full of life. My sister and my friends, they would love it here. She keeps her family in her thoughts. I like it. I'm starting to sound soft. I better get going. She started to sound soft towards the end of the first game. Don't kid yourself. You have a heart. As damn, she was cold-blooded in the beginning. That's because she was rightfully super angry about everything happening, her life falling apart. Just a moment now. Was that the lightning? It took you this long to realize? Ugh, I'm such a fool! I might have snared an exclusive interview with her! And you just watched her walk away. You bring shame to reporters everywhere. I'm just kidding. But how astonishing to see the rumor in the flesh. All that we have to mark the occasion is this parcel. And the garment I found within. Last piece of the outfit. The gloves, the bottom, the shoes. This should be the top, right? She must... Oh, wait. This can't be the end. There's still a bunch left. She must have wanted you to have it, in appreciation for the aid you rendered during her struggles. Here, be sure to treasure this memento, adventurer. Fuck. A nice passage. Guardian Core boots. Yeah, all that's left now is the chest piece. That's the shoes, got the skirt, the gloves. Yeah, there's only one piece left. Fucking Gil advertises, man. Bottom left over there. Wonder and Lightning. Kipi Jakyup, reporter for the Raven, has some urgent news for you. There's a chest piece. Guardian Core coat. Hehehe. Have you perused the latest edition of the Raven, good adventure? My feature on Lightning is selling like honey cakes. Journalism for profit was a humongous mistake. After our previous conversation, I searched through the city for our famous warrior friend, and I found her. I finally had my exclusive interview, and the resulting article has our readership enthralled. Oh, you actually got to interview her. Wow, nice. I compensated her for her time, of course. Lightning seemed quite fascinated by her culture and dress, so I gifted her with the traditional garb of the Mikote clans. Is it the starter outfit? Or something else? Hee. Those other reporters must be choking on their quills at my good fortune. Oh, but what am I saying? There is far more important news afoot. Oh my god, the Gil selling advertising spam, dude. According to the latest alehouse gossip, fell demons were seen converging on Lightning's location. It'd be safe to assume they bear her naught but ill. Accounts place the Lady Knight in the region of Mordona. You must hurry to her side and help her fend off those black-hearted fiends. Oh, and if you happen to acquire another one of those odd parcels, I should like to see what it contains. So, this is a quest you were supposed to accept before going to do the ones in Mordona that we already saw. I wonder if they're going to show them again. Nope, because they already did it. They already did those fates. The ones, like the one where she summons Odin and all that. You seem weary, adventure. Did you see battle? How does Lightning fare? Did you acquire any more unusual packages? Thank the gods. I'd feared the worst, but you've set my mind at ease. I thought I might find you here. What's the holster for her weapon? Mistress Lightning, it is good to see you hail. What brings you back to Gridania? She keeps gravitating back to this place. My home state. Oh! I wanted to say my goodbyes. They made her character model pretty well in this game. Can we talk somewhere else? Sure. The time I've spent in Eorzea has been a welcome respite. I'm grateful for the peace I found. When I've not been fighting monsters and fiends, of course. And this place is quite peaceful. That's probably why she likes it so much. Gridania, I mean. Believe it or not, the place I come from is far more grim and dark. But it is still my home, and there are some things too precious to abandon. If things were different, I wouldn't mind living out the rest of my days here. Damn. But watching you follow your heart and fight of your own free will has reminded me that I must do the same. Damn, her eyes are pretty. I don't even think you can make that eye color in this game. So I've decided to head back, blade swinging. Atta girl. It's like a weird cross between like gray and green, almost. I'm ready to return, and ready to finish this. God or not, someone's gonna regret putting me through these trials. Oh, that's a thumbnail for this video. Oh, there she goes. And it looks like that someone was listening, just waiting to hear my declaration of war. Caius, you bastard! Maybe it's Caius, maybe it's somebody else. I'm being called back. It's a shame. My memories of this world probably won't last. Keep them for me. Being her witness, basically. Yeah, there she goes. And yeah, the feathers obviously imply that she's already the guardian of Etra at this point. The goddess of time, or whatever they said it was. She's gone. We were her last witnesses. Heard word that lightning was on her way to Gridania. Came as swiftly as I could. Oh man, you guys were too late. Confound it! Are you telling me we were too tardy? The fighter fair has faded forever? And she's gone. She was such an intriguing character. But it seems she had unfinished business elsewhere. People to protect and a home to save. She definitely does. I wonder if the odd parcels she left behind were not some material manifestation of her determination. It was a strange phenomenon, to say the least. Well, I must be off to craft these events into another article. I hope I might beg some more of your time for another interview, my dear adventurer. Low battery, yes, I know. You mean to monopolize all the most momentous material? Are you not satisfied with your stunning success thus far? The exclusive interview and shit. I wonder if she's the reporter we see the most from now on. I don't think I've ever seen these other two in events anymore. It's just her. I, too, must criticize this unseemly avarice. The Raven has not the right to deny my publication a slice of the glory. Look at these fools. Yeah. Suddenly, once somebody's winning at the game of capitalism, they're like, hold on, can you mind sharing? It's like, that's not how you win, dude. How you win is not sharing and being a greedy little fuck. Keeping it all to yourself. Why would she, what incentive does she have to do that? But of course, they might have a warm, fuzzy ending, and she'll be like, yeah, I'll share. Let's see what happens. After all, 'twas we who published the story which started it all. Yeah, so you should be happy with that. Does she go full capitalist and decide to monopolize the info, or does she share it? She's thinking about it. I guess we don't get to find out. Maybe we'll meet again. In another time, another place. Ah, that makes me choke up a little, because it doesn't happen. I know it doesn't happen, because there's never been another event after this one. Nope. That was it. This event got replaced by the FF15 version. 2 years later, I believe. 2016 is when, no, 27th, it's like 3 years from now. Which is 4 years after the event, this event actually happened. Yeah, I believe so. FF15 was released just before Stormblood. I still have to look up the actual dates to see which patch and everything. Okay. At this point, they're probably just gonna go put on the outfit and show it off. I'm guessing that's all that's left of this. The story portion is now over. Still, it's kind of cool that even with, just like with the 15 event that they did years later, sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast. I like that they tied into, you know, they tie the event into what's actually happening in the story of the game that it's crossing over with. Yeah, they're about to probably put the outfit into the glamour dresser and put it on. See how this goes. Wait, there was no glamour dresser back then, look! This is the armoire! You have to put on the glams individually. Oh my god, this probably... Oh! Look! This is when you had to assign attribute points by yourself manually. See the little plus sign? Just like MapleStory. You had to... Every time you leveled up, you had to put in your stat points into something. Damn, this game has changed. Attributes, resistances, profile, classes, currency, and reputation. Wow, they consolidated a lot of these tabs into just like 3 or 4 now. The user interface hasn't changed much, but the stats, way different. Oh my god, look how small the armory chest was back then. Oh, since there was... I don't think there was any glamours at all. Oh wait, yeah, there was. No glamour dresser, I don't think, but you could still use glamour prisms, I'm sure. I don't know, because Lightning's equipment here has stats on it. But they can't really expect you to actually play like that. So did they only expect you to just use it in town then? To show it off? Because without glamour prisms or glamour dresser, it's like, you can't really take this into a dungeon or do any serious content with it. Oh, this person's an enthusiast. No wonder they filmed this. They're playing on PlayStation. Probably PS3 or PS4 back then. Likely PS3. X Final Fantasy X13. Or they just... No, they definitely didn't. Yeah. Yeah, so they're an enthusiast of FF13. They probably love this event. That's why they're like, I'm gonna film this to keep a, you know, recording of it forever. In case the event never comes back. Good thing they had that kind of foresight, huh? That's pretty neat. Elemental resistances. That was a thing back then? Elements don't even come into the equation anymore. I didn't know that was a mechanic back then. Cool. Item level 13. That was on purpose. Has to be. Fucking love the sound of the blaze fire saber in this game. You pull it out. I know I demonstrated the sound on that when I did the FF14 intros. Oh, the haircut, that's right. I love how he references the Realm Reborn. The Realm being reborn, basically, from 1.0. The aesthetician, is what he says. Just like the Realm once was reborn from the depths of ugliness. You know what I like is that at the end of Realm Reborn, one of the Asians we saw in the post-credit sequence had this hair. One of the chick Asians, when they were talking about Bahamut stirring again. Which I think, yeah, that was at the end of my last stream. She had a blue hair color, but it was this hairstyle. She had Lightning's hair. So they were already kind of hinting at this event. They already had it ready to go. They just didn't launch it until a few months later after the last FF13 game finally launched first. Pretty neat. Finally got to see the event, the crossover event between FF13 and 14. I'd never seen it before. What was that? That yes sound. That nod sound. Her voice. Let me hear that at normal speed. Wow, that's crackly. That's a crackly voice. Whew. Ugh. I'm gonna have to stop the video manually when it gets to the end. Because, since it's the end of this playlist, it'll just start auto-playing some random-ass video out of nowhere. That could be a problem. Because it could be something related to FF14 and it could have a spoiler in it for me. So, yep, I guess that's it. And that's it. That's it! All done, folks. It's about to end in 2 seconds, so... there you go. Cool. Now I know what that event was like. They definitely didn't, you know... they definitely didn't go in depth as much as they did with the 15 event. Much higher budget by that point. By 2017. Especially after how successful Heaven's Ward was. Yeah, that one has way more cutscenes and... even, you know, character development and stuff. But still, overall, they're pretty simple. Alright, folks, that's it. How long have I been streaming at this point? It should be about an hour. Yep. It's almost like we literally saw the whole thing at normal speed. But that includes my intro, too, so not really. We actually finished like a minute or two earlier. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put up the BRB screen so I can make a clean cut here for YouTube. To cut this from the next segment, which will be actually going into... Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. So, have the playlist already loaded up. So yeah, put up the BRB screen, mute myself for a bit, take like a 5-minute break, and in that 5-minute break I'm going to go into my dashboard and change the game title. So that, you know, I don't have a false game title on Twitch. So it's like, wait a minute, they saying FF14 no more? You gotta change your title. I don't know why I went into that accent. Alright, be right back.